Good morning from some truck stop in New Mexico. I just want to show you what a difference a day can make in traveling. I'll show you out my back window. So remember how I showed you those beautiful views from my campsite? Well, these are my beautiful views from the truck stop. And there's train tracks right on the other side of these trucks, right next to the highway, and it just went by. But actually, it was really noisy, but I actually got a really good sleep because in the middle of the night, it wasn't that noisy. So, good for me. So I am going to make my coffee. I am going to go for a walk. It's so beautiful outside. It's a little chilly, but actually it feels really good. So that's what I'm gonna do. Make coffee, go for a walk, and then see how the day unfolds. Another day of van life. See you soon. Here's to ya. Even at a truck stop, there's still a lot of beauty. Coffee and walk time. Welcome to Texas, where everything is big, they say. I am in a Walmart parking lot, but I think I am going to leave here because I was looking on iOverlander and it said that people were kicked out of here and the police or the security came. So that's what sucks now about like Walmart parking lots. You can't just park and then feel like you're settled. I don't want to be parked here at night sleeping and having to worry that I am going to get kicked out. But there is a Cracker Barrel that's only like 8 miles away. So I think I'm going to head over there because it said it had designated parking spots for RVs. And so I think that overnight parking is welcome there. And I've never stayed at a Cracker Barrel parking lot before. But since I'm at Walmart right now, I think I'm going to run in and get a salad for dinner. It's pretty early in the day still. I don't know, I think it's about 1:30, something like that, which is perfect. And I don't think I explained either that on this trip, before I even left, I had an agenda. I know where I'm traveling, and so I know where I'm going to next, and I'll explain a little bit more about that. I'll sit down tonight and kind of tell you more about that and my plans moving forward here. So, okay, I'm gonna go into Walmart and I'll see you in a bit. It has been quite the day again. So I am parked in the Cracker Barrel. Took quite a bit to get here, but I feel safe here. And they specifically have like slots marked for RVs and buses. So, and there's other people parked here staying. So I'm gonna kind of clean up and then I'm gonna sit down and talk. Okay, see you soon. Okay, I kind of cleaned up and let's see, it's about 4:30, I think. And so I just want to sit down and talk. I've been thinking a lot today, and I don't think I told people. I didn't expect this many people to be following along my journey. So when I took off from Minnesota, I had a route planned. So I was going to Phoenix to do the NASCAR, and then I knew I was going to see Donna. I didn't know that I was going to stay there for 3 weeks. That was a surprise. We were just having so much fun, and I didn't realize there was that much to do or see in Sedona. And I was lucky I had Donna, because Donna took me out every day and we went and did stuff every day. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have stayed that long. And then the plan was to go to Texas. My nephew and his wife and his kids, or their kids, live in Texas. And that's where I'm headed now. But I don't know if we're going to catch each other because they are actually going to be going out of town. And I need to get to Florida. So that was a plan. I was going to go see Chad. Chad is my sister Chris's, the one that passed away. She passed away and her husband passed away. She had cervical cancer. He had a brain tumor. And so nobody's been there yet to visit them in Texas. And so I was going to go there and see their place and stop there. But again, I don't know if that's going to happen now. I'm making my way towards there. So we'll see if I catch them or not. And then my girlfriend happened to get an Airbnb in Florida, and where she got it is on the way to my next stop after that, which I'll tell you. And so she got an Airbnb for her and her daughter, Samantha, for the whole month of January. So and it's right by the ocean, and it's so cute. It's so beautiful. And so I plan on stopping there maybe for like a week, depending. Again, I don't know like how long this is going to take me, but I'm inching my way that way. And then I actually have to get eye surgery in January, and it's in Florida, and I will take you along that journey with me also, and I'll tell you about all that once I get there, and I'll introduce you to the doctor. I love him, and so once I have my eye surgery, which is towards the end of January, and I also want to go shark diving while I'm in Florida, then I have to, so I can't drive for like a week or two after my surgery because my sight will be blurry. So I plan on just kind of hunkering down where I'm at and, staying at a RV park or something like that for, let's see, not quite 2 weeks, about that much. And then I am flying home to Minnesota because my sister and brother-in-law are taking their family to go on vacation. They're going to the Caribbean or something for like a week and some days, something like that. And so they asked me before I even left if I would fly back and stay with my mom, because my mom lives with them. She has her own apartment upstairs. And, my mom's 92. And so I said, yeah. And so they're flying me home, and then I'll stay with my mom while they're gone. And I think it's from the 11th to the 20th, which is good because then I'll still give my eyes time to heal, and I have my car still at home. So, I'll be able to get around and drive and take my mom out. And I don't know if I've said it before. Well, first of all, my mom and I are very close, if you've seen the videos with Joy. So I will get more content with Joy while I'm home. And then with my sister, who's in the assisted living home, I'm the only one that takes her out. So since I've been gone, this was one of the reasons why it was a tough decision to even leave, is because I'm the only one that takes her out of the assisted living home, out to eat, just to get out. She's only 68. She had the strokes when she was 62. So she was really young. She's one of the youngest people in the assisted living home. And then I bring my mom to visit her and take stuff over there and stuff. So that was a big decision in me leaving. And so then I am flying back to Florida on the 20th, I think. I think it's the 11th to the 20th. And then I'll get back in my van. And I know people in Florida, so I'm hoping that I can leave it at somebody's house, or I'll figure it out. And then I plan on, I have more friends. Who knew I had all these friends and that they all live like where I'm going? So I have a girlfriend who does makeup on the Dynasty set in Atlanta. So I may visit her. And then I know like multiple people in North Carolina. So I may visit them. This is the tentative plan. And then West Virginia, I know someone that I'm going to visit, and DC. And then I planned on heading back to Minnesota after that. So I kind of went like this along the coast there, or that's the plan anyway. So that has been the plan from the beginning. And I guess I didn't explain it to people, but you know, I didn't really want to say where I was going, but now you know, like the general places I'm going. You don't know specifically where I'm going, but that's the plan. And I just want to tell you too, you know, since I left Sedona, and I'm just going to be truthful about this, van life sucks by yourself. And it sucks trying to find somewhere that you feel safe, or that you feel like you're not gonna like get a knock on the door in the middle of the night. You know, like I was just at that Walmart, and that was a busy Walmart, and it was a 24-hour Walmart. And thank goodness for iOverlander. If any of you think about van life, iOverlander has been my saving grace. And Google Maps, is it? Because then you can look for like restaurants or whatever you want, like by where you are. And it'll show you from closest to furthest what you're looking for. And that's how it is too with iOverlander. That shows like boondocking places. And so yeah, so I left Walmart because I'm like, there, and it was very loud. That's what happened last night. I was going to do that video right after I did my main video. And I couldn't do it because I was at the truck stop. And it was just too loud to... because you know, when you're doing a video for life coaching, it's supposed to be like relaxing, and that wasn't going to happen at the truck stop. So and today after I got to Walmart, I kind of relaxed for a little bit, then I went in, then I went to Starbucks, and at Starbucks couldn't use the bathroom because something happened with the water. And then where did I go to? Oh, I went to Walgreens because I had to refill my prescription. And I figure I'm in a bigger town now, and so they'll have a Walgreens, and it was actually fairly close. So I went there, filled my prescription, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Cracker Barrel. And it said it was like 9.3 miles away. It didn't say it was over a mountain. I'm not kidding you. And the van, it would not kick into like second gear. And I was literally like pressing on the gas and going 40 like up this mountain. And, you know, at this point, honestly, I think I've become not immune to it, but it didn't like scare me as much. I'm just like, just come on, make it up. And then, you know, once you go up, and there were like big drop-offs, and then, you know, I went down, and I'm like, where is a Cracker Barrel going to be? And that's what's weird about El Paso, or that all of a sudden I'm like in mountains and desert, and then all of a sudden I like come over a horizon, and there's like a city. And that's what happened both times. Like when I came to like the Walmart, I'm like, where is this taking me? Where's my GPS taking me? And because like literally I was in the middle of hills and dirt. And then all of a sudden I was in El Paso, a town. And then that's what happened too. I was going over a mountain, and I'm like, where is there going to be a Cracker Barrel around here? And then there was like, got off on the exit, and it was like, you know, the city. or a, you know, town with everything. So I feel comfortable here. Like I said, there's other people parked by me. It's even specifically says buses / RVs. And there's like extra long slots to fit in. And so yeah, so I think I'll sleep well tonight. But when I go back, because I want to travel, that's what I want to do. And what I want to do, and, you know, tell me, other van lifers, like, do you guys stay where you are, like in your city, and then just kind of travel that way? Or, you know, do you travel like this and travel, just hop around from place to place? Because it is exhausting. It's exhausting just trying to get things done. It's exhausting, you know, like I said, even getting my prescription, finding a Walgreens, you know, because you don't know the place. And plus, I'm by myself. If I was with someone, it would be fun to stop, and it would be fun to go find places. You know, everybody's like, oh, stop here, stop here. And when I'm by myself, like, I just want to get to where I know somebody so I can have some kind of human contact and interact with people. And especially, you know, it'll be fun because it's people I know. But traveling by myself, just driving cross country, isn't fun. So that's what I'm finding out, that it is a lot of work. And I was watching Blind Views today. If you don't watch him, go watch him. He's become a good friend of mine now in the short amount of time. And it's nice to have him to, like, ask him questions or bounce ideas off of him. And he just did a video today on, there's a couple, I forget their name. And, you know, they're saying how everything's changing because it's becoming so popular. Van life is becoming so popular. And it's true, and everybody wants to do it. But they were saying, like, how the RV parks, you know, can't even hold all the people because so many people are doing it now. And, you know, a lot of people can't afford the rent or don't want to pay the rent. So that's why I want to ask you guys, like, I know a lot of you want to do this. So do you want to travel and then, like, stay at a destination? Next year, you know, when I was at the, you know, I've been at the national parks and stuff like that, or the state parks. And even before I left, I was looking about getting, there's seasonal jobs you can look up. And I wanted to get a job like at a horse ranch or something like that. And you get to stay for free, and then you get like nominal pay. A lot of the jobs, though, don't pay a lot, and because you do get room and board, and sometimes they even feed you. But a lot of times, too, the work is 6 or 7 days a week. So, like, you don't really get to go travel, you know, or see much because you're working during that seasonal time, because that's when they're busy. But I wouldn't mind working, like, at a park or doing a campground or something like that, where you stay, and then you stay there, you get to camp for free, and, you know, you kind of get a routine and you get familiar with your surroundings. And I think that that's it. No, nothing is ever familiar. Everything is brand new every day, trying to figure out where to find, you know, what you need to do. Like I said, like a Walgreens or, you know, a place to park. And then on top of it, you know, I'm vlogging every day, which I love to do, and then responding to people and stuff like that. And then I get people saying, Tracey, boy, it's really windy. You really need to get a thing for your microphone. Or, you know what? Do a voiceover. You say you do the editing. Listen, I'm exhausted by the end of the day. And it's just me. I didn't realize, too, how mentally exhausting that driving can be. Even if it's just for a couple hours a day. Like, I left it earlier this morning, and, you know, I was done, I think, driving by like 12:30. And I'm just mentally exhausted by the time I drive, because it's every day. But you know, I've taken days off. I stayed at the RV park 2 days. I stayed at the campsite 2 days. But even when you know you have to get on the road, even like every couple days, it's exhausting. If I could stay somewhere, you know, like Sedona was great. You know, I stayed there 3 weeks. But so I've been thinking about this and my plan. So this is my house. I don't have a house. I got rid of everything. I got rid of all my furniture. And so this is my house. So, you know, when I go back to Minnesota, like when I drive the van back in around March, I plan on living in the van. And I love Minnesota, spring, summer, fall. I love it. And I want to travel, but I want to travel by plane. Like, I want to go see a specific place. I don't want to have to drive there. And I want to know that, you know, I want to stay somewhere and like see something for a while. You know, I want to go to Alaska. I would love to go to Alaska for a month and, you know, show people all that. And, you know, the Bahamas and stuff like that. But again, then you get, you know, the pandemic and what's going on there, and who knows what traveling's going to be like. So everything is really up in the air. And like Blind View said, with how popular this is and how many people are doing this and want to do it, and now they're starting to, like, you know, really clamp down, like Walmart and places to park. It's not easy to find a place anymore. And then, you know, like he said too, they're going to be charging you for something because they want to make money. And if this is what's popular, they're probably going to start doing something to make it more profitable for them, the government, whoever, big businesses. So that's where I'm at. I just wanted to sit down and kind of talk, because really today it kind of hit me how, you know, thank God I have you guys. I don't know what I would do if it was just me. I mean, I'm sure I would be like reading books or doing something, but like I said, by myself, it's not fun. I wish I had someone to travel with. You know, you want to share those experiences with somebody. Like when I was with Donna, how we laughed and stuff like that. And even driving, then somebody else could drive for a while. You could get a lot further with 2 people, you know, because you could switch off and take turns and get breaks and, you know, say, oh, let's stop here and go see this. It's not that fun to go see things by yourself. So I don't know. I just wanted to tell you, because maybe it's something to think about. You know, because so many people say, oh, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. But I want to make sure that, you know, and I want to be honest that this is what you think of. Because in my mind, I was like, oh, it'll be great. I'll be driving and seeing all these places. Well, I see the parking lot of a Cracker Barrel, or I see the parking lot of a Walmart. Or, you know, on the occasion, I do see like beautiful parks, you know, and it's worth it. And I'll never, ever like regret this. I will never regret this. But like I said, I have a plan, and it's, you know, stopping to see people along the way and then getting my eye surgery. But as far as like, you know, just traveling for van life, this wouldn't be for me. I want to set up camp, and then, you know, even in Minnesota, travel to different places in Minnesota, places I've probably never even seen. And Minnesota is beautiful, and there's so many places to see. And, you know, when you live somewhere, sometimes you don't take advantage of seeing the great things in your own state. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. And yeah, I want to know too, you know, this is about van life, but, you know, my channel really has kind of diverted too. It's about more my journey in my van than it is, like I said, this is like healing. It took a lot for me to leave my mom and, you know, and helping with my sister. And so, but I needed to do that for me, and I've discovered a lot. But I discovered this too. I guess I never would have known if I didn't do this. So there will never be a regret. And honestly, I was thinking to myself, I'm really proud of myself for driving by myself and, you know, doing this even. But let me know what you think. And if you're a van lifer, what you think about that. Like I said, I have you guys, and that's my outlet. But I really miss, like, human contact. I miss my family. Yeah, I miss my daughter. And I know this is temporary, and this is my journey. And, you know, I had this is planned out. And it's going to go by like that. I know it is. A month has gone by like that. But let me know, like, me telling you this, and you, like, if you've, you know, commented to me that this is what you want to do van life, you want to get out there, is the stuff I just said, have you thought about that? Or if you are van lifing, can you tell me what you think about it, especially if you're a solo female or a solo male? And do you stay in one place, or do you travel around like I've been doing? But like I said, I have like a, you know, set out plan for myself. Yeah, so those are my thoughts today. It was kind of a big kick in the pants today to realize that this isn't that fun. I mean, it is when it's beautiful, but trying to find a place to park and worried about being kicked out, staying in really loud places. And, you know, like I said, I'm not going like off to see stuff again because I'm by myself. And, you know, just be better if I had someone with me. A lot of it would be. And I miss human contact, even though I met a lot of people. And again, I think that's part of this journey. But I miss human contact. It's great, like, you know, commenting and stuff like that. That's why I wanted to Zoom the other night on the live, because I want to see people's faces. I want to interact with them. Oh, and I want to tell you too, so coming up, sorry, again, this is another long video, but coming up in January, because the daily vlogs, I mean, for me are fun, but again, it's just becoming too much. So I think I'm going to do like every other day, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Because it's just impossible to keep up with everything. And I want to more interact with you guys. And I can't really do that when I'm trying to get a vlog out every day and I'm exhausted and then just trying to do the normal stuff and trying to see stuff. So, okay, I'm going to end it here. Sorry it's so chatty. So, Cracker Barrel tonight. Oh, and then I was going to say, too, about eating. I'm not even hungry anymore. Oh, and Mark, I did not eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich today. He bought me some coffee, and he asked me, he goes, and please buy something other than, or have something other than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So, I did. What did I have? I only usually half of what I get because everything tastes the same now. You know, when you're on vacation and, you know, and you're eating out all the time or you're just eating on the fly, everything tastes the same. And I could cook in here. I mean, I cook noodles, you know, I cook my coffee, I do that. But, you know, by the end of the day and you're just tired, you just want something quick. And, yeah, I'm just not really into making a big meal for myself. So, that said, I have a salad in a bag from Walmart waiting for me. And I'm going to let you guys go. And guess what? Go out and make an adventure. And it does not have to be van life. Whatever an adventure is for you. Oop. Oh, somebody just pulled in. It can even be small. So don't think it has to be grandiose and you have to travel cross country like this. And truly, deeply from my soul, do not forget your magic. And thank you for coming along this journey with me. And I want to know too, so if I'm just like living in my van but not traveling all the time, would you still watch the journey? I'm interested to know. I mean, not that I don't care about the numbers really. I just is interesting to know. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. All right, Have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning.